What's up, guys? Happy Friday. My name is Jim. I'm one of the co-founders of Demons Behind Me. Demons Behind Me Inspirational Clothing and Apparel, sharing this week's story of the week in the safest way possible with my fashionable cloth face mask or Demons Behind Me bandana. Want to keep everybody safe. Whew, that's a little bit better. Every Friday morning, guys, we are sharing a story that somebody has shared with us on our website at demonsbehindme.com. We have a tab that is Share Your Story, Help Someone. Brave people are going on there. They are sharing their story of what Demons Behind Me means to them. Maybe a story of how they have overcome a hardship in their life, or they're working on overcoming something in their life. Sharing what they've been through, sharing their best practices, maybe some strategies on how they were able to go through it, with the hopes of helping somebody else that may be going through something similar understand that they are not alone. And these stories are there to help them to know they're not alone, and they may get some best practices, some strategies that they may be able to use in their day-to-day as well. So every Friday morning we are sharing a story. I want to encourage you, if you have a story to share, please visit our website, demonsbehindme.com. Click on the Share Your Story, Help Someone tab and share your story. There is no story that is too insignificant. We need as many stories as we can, because your story could change somebody's life. It could save somebody's life. Sometimes it's even helpful just to go on there and write out your story of what you've been through. We'll share everything in as anonymously way as you would prefer. You just have to let us know when you share that story. But again, every Friday, we are sharing a story with you. I'm going to dive right in. We have a great story today from Meaghan, a story about mental health, some strategies that she has utilized, and some of the daily reminders that she has to make it through each day, to help her get through each day. So I'm going to dive right in. I have struggled with finding my way through a blinding path of symptoms from borderline personality disorder, or BPD, bipolar 2, PTSD, and ADHD for the past several years. The idea of a personality disorder can strip you of what you thought was your identity and tell you that everything you feel is wrong. People that come to know you, even your closest friend, can judge you and tell you to somehow make your emotions smaller, somehow more compact and bite-sized for them, more chewable and less explosive and all over the place. They say they're just looking out for you and that they want you to feel less pain, but you don't know who to believe. The paranoid thought telling you that they don't like you and want to swallow you out, or that they do like you and they're just trying to help you feel less pain. You never know what to believe. It's amazingly hard to know who to trust. It's amazingly harder to know who to trust and then actually do it and trust them. I have been through several types of therapies for my PTSD and borderline personality disorder, including EMDR, CBT, CPT, DBT, and many other therapies. I also put myself through a series of online art therapy courses, as I'm very creative and find that type of therapy to be very helpful at expressing my emotions when I don't know how to express them in any other way. A usual trouble for people with personality disorders is that they don't know how to describe their emotions even to themselves. It's like wiping away the fog and revealing what you actually feel. I've been in so much pain that I've tried to take my life twice from overdosing on pills, but I quickly found out that this was not the answer either. I wasn't really trying or wanting to die. I just wanted to escape my pain. I just wanted a way out. It's like wanting to go to sleep at night because you don't want to be awake anymore. You just no longer have the strength to be awake any longer in this world. But dreams and nightmares can terrorize me too and leave me so upset that I don't know what's real and what isn't. The lines get blurred between reality and dream like qualities all the time as I suffer from dissociation as a symptom of both PTSD and BPD. When the world becomes blurred, it's hard to say what is real and what isn't. Dissociation creates both depersonalization and derealization. For me, as an example, I can literally feel like a flat-speaking robot that doesn't live in this world, or everything can just look like a magical fairyland that I get to walk through, but I still feel normal. So dissociation isn't always bad, but it certainly does make you feel weird, and I would say depersonalization is much worse. But both kinds can make you feel entirely insane until you know what's actually going on inside your brain. My dissociation symptoms are often brought on by stress, which means that they can worsen if I freak out because of what I am experiencing. Remaining grounded is something I have been working on with my psychologist, and he doesn't mind if I use my crystals or stones to help me keep grounded in these situations. This is the most helpful technique so far for my condition when I am too stressed to function normally. I also have many visualization or other grounding techniques I use as well. I'm currently trying to get funding for an out-of-province treatment center, as there are no treatments available for me inside my little old province of New Brunswick. There have been a host of problems I won't get into that even contributed to and led to the last suicide attempt, but hopefully this next treatment center, there will be funding for it instead of a flat refusal to attend or fund it. The lengths that mental health patients have to go to get their own treatment is astoundingly ridiculous. And the fact that it's the patient's responsibility to take all the action and stay on top of all the people applying for funding and sending approval letters, etc. It can become a real downturn in their mental health when they are promised it will go right and then everything goes wrong. I am particularly sensitive to rejection, and a rejection to the best treatment facility for me was the ending point in a long line of fights and battles. And that is what having a mental illness feels like, and why I love this company so much. Sometimes it literally feels like I am fighting for my life on a daily basis when all I am doing is the basic showering and trying to go to work and feed myself daily. Often tasks that are quite hard to do with a mental illness, like even going for a walk, feel like a physical battle, and your hyperarousal signals are firing like mad, and all you want to do is sleep, but your body is feeling too restless to be able to calm down. Demons behind me is a statement that I completely agree with, because I'm constantly fighting to put my demons behind me. When I bought my first shirt, I was in a good state and thought my demons were already behind me, but that's not true. I am always fighting to put something behind me, and this clothing line is a great way to remember that feeling and that mindset. To always put your demons behind you and to always look forward. Meaghan, thank you so much for sharing your story. You touch on so many good things. First, I just want to again say thank you for opening up, talking about what it is that you are experiencing, what you've gone through, and what you're doing to help yourself through therapy, multiple modes of therapy, different strategies, crystals, that kind of stuff. I think it's important for people to understand that therapy is okay, medication's okay, but on top of that, you didn't stop at one therapy. So if one therapy wasn't effective for you, you didn't quit, you didn't give up. You tried the next therapy. And if that didn't work, you didn't give up. You tried the next therapy. I think that is so important. It takes time for us to determine what's going to be helpful for us. Sometimes it's even the relationship you have with your therapist. Sometimes you start out with a therapist that isn't a good fit for you, and that's okay too. Don't give up. Find another therapist. Work to find somebody that is a good fit for you. Work to find a strategy that's a good fit for you. But again, I keep saying, never give up, never give up. That is spot on what you are continuing to do, Meaghan. You're not giving up, and that's so important. With every attempt that is a failure, you are that much closer to finding something that's going to work. So keep trying. Don't give up. Then the other thing that you touched on is demons behind me as a reminder. That's why we exist. We exist as a reminder to have the mindset to keep yesterday behind you and to move forward today. whether it's our simple wristband, something that you wear daily. It's that reminder, that motivation. That's why we exist. We also exist because people are going to ask you about your apparel, and you're going to have another opportunity to share your story, which could help them, or maybe help them to open up with whatever it is that they are going through. Again, Meaghan, thank you. Guys, it looks like we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel in this pandemic. I want to encourage everybody to stay strong. Keep focusing on your mental health, checking in with other people, picking up a new activity, learning, reading, whatever it may be. We're not through it yet, so one day at a time, keep moving through. Again, if you have a story to share, please visit us at demonsbehindme.com. Share your story. Help someone. If you are somebody that needs immediate assistance and immediate support or help, we also have a resources for help link at demonsbehindme.com as well. Remember to like this post, share this post, guys. Share it on your personal page. Tag somebody that may need to hear it. We need to make sure that this message and this story gets to somebody who needs to hear it. And let me tell you, there's somebody that needs to hear it. Meaghan, thank you again. I know that your story will change someone's life. All the best, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Huge thank you to all of our servicemen and women. Huge thank you to all of our healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, medical assistants, patient care techs, referral coordinators, check in, check out. Huge thank you to you guys and all of our first responders. We'll see you next week, guys. Take care.